Welcome back.
Oh, hi.
So this video I'm going to be answering some questions. A couple weeks back I had posted on my story for people to ask me questions, whether it's about music or it's about my personal life, and that I would answer them. So I'm actually going to be reading them from my watch just because I am recording from my phone. But the first question was from another artist, and he basically asked, like, how do I manage being an artist and being a business owner? So I believe he's referring to my candle business by the Fire brand. How do I manage it? Actually, I tapped out in 2023. I tapped out. I came to terms with it is just being an artist and being a business owner. It's not even just that. Like, I work a whole 9 to 5, so it's like working full time, trying to push my artist career, and trying to have a business that's so totally different from any of the other two.
Stop it.
Basically, I had to be the manufacturer. I was making the candles from scratch. Like, I had to get the soy wax, I had to get the tins, the fragrance. I had to be in the kitchen literally cooking up these candles. So it's like you're the manufacturer, then you have to be the videographer, the photographer, and coming up with content for that, coming up with reels and stuff for that. And it just took a lot of like time, and I was not putting that time and effort into like my music, like being an artist, like the C13 brand, where I wasn't even taking pictures for that. I wasn't even doing reels for that. I just recently started to like get into like doing reels and stuff for the brand, the artist brand. So how do I manage it? Before, it was really stressful. So I just came to terms with, like, I'd rather do something that is more on brand with the brand. So like whether that's maybe coming out with merch or like stuff I can promote on a daily, and in person. Like I can't like walk around with a candle on me. I mean, I guess but like if I had like a C13 hoodie or shirt on or something like that, or other ideas that I had, that would for me be more natural. I mean, I tried to like put the candle in like my music video Red Pill, like product placement, but other than that, it's like, how do I incorporate the two? Um, so yeah, 2023, I kind of tapped out. Uh, so yeah, it was stressful. You definitely, if I didn't have the 9 to 5, it would have been way better because I could, plan out my day accordingly for the brand and for the candles. But I can't do it. Well, I guess I wasn't willing to do all three. It's a lot of work. And then so I had another question from a friend slash old coworker. She asked, new album? So actually I am working on a new project. It's been a long time coming. It's my second project, and this is going to be the first project that I'm actually trying to, like, for the most part, except for like one song, I'm trying to work on at home. So like I've been building my home studio. I have like my speakers and my mic, and have like my laptop and like my recording, my headphones and the box and whatever. Have my stand in the closet. So this is gonna be my first project I'm kind of like taking my time with at home. I'm trying to. So yeah, and it's gonna be an R&B project. My last song I dropped was Go Crazy, which was more of a crunk vibe, and so this one's gonna be more R&B. I'm really excited. Maybe I'll put a sneak peek in the video. I got me tripping. It's the one thing that got me slipping. Down on my knees, head to the sky, praying for healing deep inside. Toxic, baby, I'm toxic. But I'm really excited for it. My last project, Red Pill, was 4 songs. This one we're looking at about 5-6 songs, unless I add more. It was originally like 5 songs, and then I actually created a new song yesterday that I'm just gonna go ahead and add to it because it's a R&B song. ETA, I'm looking at possibly in a couple months. It's it's January right now. It's the end of January, so I'm looking at maybe February, March, maybe early April. Uh, but definitely like I would say I'm aiming for like within the next 2 months. Um, I'm pretty like done with most of the recording. I kind of want to go through and just make sure, and then after that I have to go with my engineer and mix and master the songs and get them ready for distribution. And then but yeah, look out for that. And so I have a few other questions from the homegirl. She actually has her own channel here on YouTube, so I'll try and link it. Well, no, I will link it. Her name, or her Instagram name, is MaptheBeauty. So go follow her, check her out. She does like vlog content and like I think like I want to say makeup stuff. I'm not sure. But I definitely like seeing like mini vlogs and stuff. But she asked a handful of good questions. So the first one was, why do you make music? Do you see it as a passion or career? So that was the first question. Why do I make music? Personally, I feel like the music life chose me. I didn't choose the music. Boy, if you don't. I've been around music for all my life. My dad is a sound engineer. So when I was little, like he would record this like bands. So he had like the drums, and he gave me like a harmonica, a flute, the little maraca thing that has like shells on it. I don't know what it's called. So I've kind of always been around music, and then I've always been exposed to different kinds of music. So like growing up with like R&B, hip hop. My stepmom got into like the Latin side. Living in Belize, reggae or reggaeton, punta music, and also with my stepmom, like alternative music, like rock music. Uh, the only genre I would say is kind of like is country, but besides that, like I I love a lot of music. I love music. Why do I make it? Because it's therapeutic for me. When I lived in Belize, I didn't really have, like, especially in the beginning, like living there, I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't have family there. So the only thing I really had, bringing back from like my dad and the music aspect and making music, making songs as possible. I kind of took that with me living in Belize, and so I would write music. Fun fact, like the subject matter when I would write in Belize was Christian-based music, so that's a fun fact. But so then yeah, and then coming back to America, and then I kind of like took a break on it. I didn't really pursue it as much, and then it wasn't until after high school that I really got into it a little bit more. And like I said, it's therapeutic, and I'm good at it. I was gonna say I think I'm good at it, but I need to start like I'm good at it. So and it's fun for me. Like first and foremost, it's fun for me. Like I love being able to like, dang, my phone had ran out of storage, and I don't remember where I was. But I think I was talking about like why do I why do I make music? Yeah, so like it's therapeutic, it's fun. Oh yeah. And so I love making music and like sharing it with people, and like people posting it or saying like, "Oh, I like that song" or whatever. Like that's great. That's fun for me. That warms my heart. That warms my soul that somebody likes a song that I did. Why do I make it? Because it's fun, it's therapeutic, I'm good at it. And you ask, is it a passion or career? For me, it's first it's passion, then it's career. I would say it's both. I would love to be able to make music my sole like career, like everything incorporated within music. I would love to be able to make music, make money from my passion. Um, and in this day and age, I think it's pretty possible. I mean, a lot of people do it. I know a lot of people strictly do it for the money. Like they strictly do the TikTok songs. They strictly do what's trending and what's not. But for me and my music, it's I feel a little bit more authentic and genuine. So that definitely that's where the passion comes in. Um, so for me, it's a passion, but I'm trying to make it my career. Um, so yeah. And thank you, for all the support that you do give and you share and even asking these questions. The next question was, how often do you go to the studio? So honestly, at this point, what I'm thinking or what I'm trying to make work for me is a home studio. So basically I have all my stuff here, I have my mic, and all that stuff here. Um, But like going to an actual studio, I would say I probably go every once in a quarter. I don't go too often just because the studio that I love going to and the engineer I love working with is all the way in LA. So I literally have to like plan days and like the driving. So basically I was just like, I could cut the time out from the studio sessions and really be able to take my time on songs if I just record from home. I don't have to pay anybody. I know how to use the software enough to just record myself, and then once I'm happy with at least like my vocals and whatnot and how I laid out the song, ad libs or anything, then I will go to send these to him or go up there and watch him mix and master the songs. But actually going to the studio, it's not that often, actually, honestly. But being in here in my like home studio, I would say I'm not even in here that much, to be honest. Like I would say I need to be, but maybe like every 2 weeks, I would say. Maybe like bi-weekly. I'm in here. But I'm pretty much working on like my R&B project, like I mentioned earlier. Just trying to make sure everything sounds good, and that I'm happy with everything. And because sometimes like I'll listen to the song and I'll be like, oh, I could add this here, oh, I could add that there. So kind of like just giving the song time to marinate as well. And I can just come in here, add what I needed, and then just kind of just slowly work on it. But yeah.
No, no. Siri, stop. Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, and where do you dream about being? Where do I see myself in 5 years? Within 5 years, I hope to be somebody's wife, somebody's mom. But career-wise, I would love to early retire from like the 9 to 5 lifestyle, cause it ain't it. It really just it ain't it for me. I would hope to retire. I don't want to clock in. I don't want to see another ADP. Like I am done. I want to be further in the artist, in the career, in the music career, touring. That'd be cool to get on a tour. That way I get to travel. I want to travel everywhere. Where do I dream about being? I dream about being on stages, like big stages, like the lights, cameras, the action, the smoke, all that. Like the tons of people in the crowd. Like that's where I want to be. I want to be traveling. But yeah, like being further along my music career, not being able to live comfortably from stemming from my music. So yeah, that's where I want to be in 5 years. And then, is there a certain vibe you have to be in when writing a song? Um, so definitely a certain vibe. I'll say it's more so like the environment. Like personally, I can't work no matter what it is, kind of. Like I can't work in a messy environment, so definitely has to be like clean. A clean environment, because I would just keep getting distracted in my head. I would just be thinking about, oh, I need to clean this, or oh, I need to do that. Certain vibe, I would say I can't be stressed. I can't create music while I'm stressed. I need to be like chill, like have a chill moment to create. Or usually I create music like maybe as I'm decompressing, like on the way home from work. And if there's a lot of traffic, I will just like throw on some beats and just see what resonates with me, and then just kind of like hear and try to make something that way. A lot of the times I do create in the nighttime though, I noticed, like maybe before bed, just listening to beats and writing and stuff like that. uh, I tend to like create more towards the evening, yeah, because even like coming on the way home, it's evening time. So yeah, what was the question? Is there a certain vibe? It's not too much to it. It's just I just listen to the beats. I'm usually alone and just kind of like put words together. But going into your next question, how do you prepare to write a song? So I actually subscribe to a lot of like beat makers on YouTube. So like as I'm scrolling, I'll see like their videos or their beats pop up. So I usually like 99% of the time I just click on it, see what it's sounding like, and if I like it, I'll add it to a playlist that I have. So I'll have a beat list already kind of like together, and then once I'm like sitting in the car, once I like, oh, I'm in that mood to like create a new song, I'll go through that list of the beats I already know I like, and just see what kind of like pops out at me or resonates with me. And so going from that playlist, and then I'll put it into another playlist where if like I have something for the song, like if I'm actually actively writing towards a song, I'll move it to another playlist where it's like, okay, I'm actively working on these beats. So then from there, how do I prepare to write? Just listening to beats and writing. I usually well, back in the day I used to write pen and paper, or yeah, pencil and paper. Now I do it from my phone just because it's more convenient to do or to take my phone everywhere it's on me, so I can write whenever needed. And then I usually like to be alone, but I'm getting more experience writing like on the spot in person. Like if you've heard the song Gravity that I did with Black Kennedy, we actually like sat there, listened to beats, found the beat, and then we wrote. And they're used to doing that like they can do that. Me, it was like a first time for me. I never just sat down and wrote a song. And I believe, did I record the same day? I can't remember if I recorded the same day. And I think we finished it that same day. I'm not sure. Well, me at least. But yeah, I'm getting used to doing that more. I do want to like challenge myself to write on the spot more. Sometimes songs write themselves. Like all I have to do is listen to a beat, and sometimes the beat will tell me what to write literally. Sometimes I'll hear sounds in the song, and I'll hear like a melody or something, and then usually most of the time, like especially if I'm driving in the car and I'm playing the beats from my phone through the car, I'll use my watch to record a voice memo. That way I can go back on it and listen to what I created, because I forget a lot, or I'll forget like how I said it or what I said. So I utilize my watch a lot. I with making music. But yeah, that's pretty much how I prepare to write a song. Sometimes it takes me a day, sometimes it takes me a couple days to write a song. Sometimes it takes me months. But that also ties into like my time because I still do work. And then also like I feel like people, more so me, I create in waves. Like sometimes, and this could be for artists in general, like sometimes you're gonna feel like you don't want to create, and then you're gonna have moments where you do get inspired and you do get motivated. So I kind of try to work when I have those moments of inspiration and motivation. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all. Oh yeah, wait, no, I think I already answered that question. Oh wait, no, I don't think I did. Well, I got a question from the bro Rico, and he wanted to know where the hoes at. Um, so honestly, I think they at the clubs. Um, hmm. I would say you gotta hit up Gas Lamp. I know you don't want to be in PB area. What other areas are there? Maybe Hillcrest. Nah, you ain't trying to be in Hillcrest. North Park. Nah, you ain't trying to be in. Honestly, I don't know. I think they in the clubs. I mean, maybe you can try like the SD Melanin events. Maybe there's some there. But if anybody wants to help out the bro Rico and finding the hoes, please comment below. Maybe he'll be in your city, and he can come back to the comments. Oh, I'm in Dallas, Texas. Like, oh, where the hoes at? And you can help him out. You can just let him know like where they at. So if you have any help with that, please leave a comment below, and I will make sure that he gets that information. But yeah, that's where they at. But that's pretty much all the questions that I had. If you have any questions or any topics or for videos for me to do, please let me know. Comment below, DM, any of that. I need the ideas, the motivation. Thumbs up the video, subscribe. But yeah, bye. I kept it pushing like a bum on the curb. I'm in the sheep, I don't follow the herd. C13, bet your daddy didn't hurt. Mind so gone, it is out of this world. Practicing the subtle art of not giving up. I was this bitch has been off the Similac. They be like, you single, yo nigga, where he